Bart was playing a VR video game. He thought it was just an ordinary game, but actually, it was connected to the military's latest drone system. In the game, each of his kills corresponded to real military operations. These enemies were actually living soldiers, but Bart had no idea about any of this. He thought he was just completing game missions. His parents gave him a test disguised as a motorcycle aptitude quiz to see if Bart had antisocial personality disorder, but Bart quickly caught on to their intentions and decided to do the opposite. The family was alarmed by the results. While Bart took advantage of his act to run wild, the family had no choice but to send Bart away. They threw him an early birthday party, and after Bart let his guard down, they sent him to a military base. The kids there were all considered to have antisocial tendencies. When Bart and the other children were brought into this facility, they were told they would participate in an ultimate video game and train drones through simulators. In the game, Bart showed extraordinary talent. He quickly destroyed all targets, earning praise from military officials. At this point, an officer told him this wasn't just a simulation game, but real warfare operations. Since children's worldviews aren't fully formed yet, the military believed they wouldn't feel guilt. However, after Bart learned the truth, he felt extremely confused and disturbed. He made it clear that he didn't want to hurt anyone and hoped he could go home. The officers realized Bart's psychology was healthy and decided to send him back home. After returning home, Bart confessed to his parents that he was only pretending to be antisocial and actually had no malicious intent. When plants gain souls and learn to fight back, can humans still stand a chance against them? Bart was telling ghost stories in the treehouse, scaring the daylights out of Lisa and Maggie, so they quickly ran to hide under their parents' covers. The disturbed Homer angrily took his frustration out on the treehouse, grabbing an axe and hacking a big gash into it. However, he quickly ran out of steam and put down the axe, lying under the tree to take a nice nap. Suddenly, dark clouds gathered in the sky. A bolt of lightning struck down, and the entire tree seemed to gain a soul, with the gash turning into a mouth that began to speak. However, Homer wasn't scared at all, and continued swinging the axe, only to get smacked away by the tree. Then, the tree pulled legs out from its trunk and walked out, angrily declaring it would get revenge on humanity. The Christmas tree farm in Springfield's cut down any tree and take it home sign infuriated the tree, so it decided to give souls to all the pine trees. So, tree after tree joined forces, forming an Avengers-style alliance, ready to strike back against years of human exploitation. The trees toppled human statues, replacing them with their own symbols. When they turned around, they saw the united residents of Springfield, each person fully armed, ready for a fight to the death with the plants. A massive battle between both sides was about to erupt, when Homer's passionate speech fired up the residents' fighting spirit, and they all grabbed their weapons, swearing to defend their homes to the death. However, the pine trees wouldn't give up easily, and attacked with pollen. Soon, the town's defenses collapsed. Luckily, Homer managed to escape unscathed. Maggie turns out not to be Homer's biological child. At the hospital, Marge was giving birth to their third child, and the doctor seemed to be doing his best to deliver the baby, but was actually playing Tetris. After the child was born, Homer saw it was a boy, and his mood instantly plummeted. He looked out the window at Bart, saying he couldn't handle another mischievous boy. The doctor noticed Homer's distress, took him to see a baby girl, and told him the girl's parents were gone. So Homer, with virtually no choice, agreed. But the doctor immediately warned him that the girl was born carrying demonic genes. Before he could finish speaking, the doctor suddenly got his stethoscope wrapped around his throat, then was pushed by an invisible force into the incinerator, turning to ash. Back home, Marge absolutely adored this little girl, and named her Maggie. Little Maggie quickly showed her extraordinary abilities, able to make doll heads spin with just a wave of her tiny hand. Her demonic nature gradually revealed itself. At her birthday party, Maggie made a